Chelsea welcome Brighton and Hove Albion to Stamford Bridge as the Blues look to maintain their fine home league form, which has seen them yet to lose a game in the top flight here in 2025. It is that rarest of things, a Saturday 3 o'clock kickoff in the Premier League at the Bridge. The first such fixture since these two met a year ago tomorrow. 7 changes from the lineup at Lincoln for an injury hit Chelsea. Robert Sanchez returns in goal against his old side. Elsewhere, there's a first competitive appearance at the Bridge for Jarrell Hato. João Pedro lines up against his former employers. Bilal, Asugo, Palmer, Fofana, Tosin all out. So Badiashile and Lavia return to the bench. Unsurprisingly, Brighton bring in Diego Gomez after his 4-goal haul against Barnsley on Tuesday. He's in for Brian Gruder in the only change from last weekend's draw with Tottenham. Kaoru Mitoma caused Chelsea all sorts of problems at the Amex last season. Boyhood Blues fan Lewis Dunk skippers the Seagulls. This Fernandes, who gets it over the wall and on target as well, and it's a big strong paw from Bart Verbruggen to turn it behind for a corner.
Enzo clearly came out on top in that discussion then.
Touch back from Chalobah to Enzo Fernandes, looking for a step out. It's broke for Cucurella. Oh, he almost found the bottom corner. Decent hit that from Marc Cucurella, looking for his first goal of the season.
You're right though, Matt. Very good start from Chelsea. Nice, neat and tidy play from Brighton, and they... Oh, that's great skill.
See you later, Kadioglu from Estevao Willian. Here he goes, bearing down on goal. He couldn't, could he? It's Estevao, and Van Hacker managed to get the block in. Well, what a way that would have been to score your first Chelsea goal. The 18-year-old getting them off their feet inside the Bridge.
Oh, that was great skill. You love to see it. Such a bright spark, this young 18-year-old. Nutmeg out wide. I mean, there's maybe a slight shout that he could have maybe squared it to João Pedro, but you've got to love his confidence.
Oh, brilliantly won back by Enzo Fernandes. João Pedro, he's found Estevao. Oh, and Van Hacker's there to deny him again. And he celebrates as if he's just scored.
Yeah, in fairness to Van Heck, that's 2 great blocks he's pulled off against Estevao. He's put it on his stronger left-hand side, and you have to give the credit to the defender there. That was a fantastic block. Don't keep everything in front of him. I know João Pedro likes to come and play to feet, but...
There's James's cross. Enzo Fernandes will head it in for 1-0. And finally, the goal that's been coming since minute 1 arrives. Reece James clipped it in, and inside the 6-yard box and all on his own was Enzo Fernandes to score against Brighton again. It's the least that Chelsea deserve. It's the Blues 1, Brighton 0.
Yeah, we've been very, very good and deservedly getting our first goal. I think this cross takes a slight deflection. I mean, I was just saying there that you want to get down the sides of Lewis Dunk, and we managed to get behind the left back, I think it is.
Well, a bit of luck with the deflection on the cross, but Chelsea well worth their lead here. Brilliant from Caicedo. James will get the assist, and Enzo Fernandes couldn't miss.
I'd like to see us break again here. Very good.
Lovely bowl out from Sanchez to Pedro Neto. Estevao, the most advanced player for Chelsea, but João Pedro's trying to get up and support. Neto going for it himself. Estevao trying to keep it in, but not quite. Well, Chelsea, so dominant here. They've had 81% possession. We're nearly half an hour into the game. Oh, Andre Santos, that's a poor touch. Mitoma might be able to take advantage of it. It's come through for Diego Gomez. Up go the rules.
This is exactly what I was talking about. Silly mistakes.
Let's see what happens here.
I'm not
now
sure,
then.
actually.
It has gone to VAR.
It wasn't clean.
And Trevoh Chalobah might have a problem here.
After review, there was a clear foul by the Chelsea number 23. Therefore, it denies an obvious goal scoring opportunity, resulting in a red card and a free kick. Final decision is a red card to Chelsea number 23.
And the Blues are going to have to play the vast majority of the second half with 10 players. Is there going to be double punishment? Gomez, the favourite to strike this. Through the wall and over the bar. So what do we got here? 35 minutes and at least 5 more after that long delay. Champong. Oh, lost it to Diego Gomez. And James covering. And they got something on it. Referee had hit the deck in a collision with a Brighton player, so he didn't know what was going on, but Reece James to the rescue.
Josh Achikong there does great at the beginning, steps across his man, steps into midfield. He then just went to go too far with it. But you've got to say the recovery from Reece James was outstanding.
In from Kalioglu. Underneath that was Neto. Out for Van Hecker. Hit Caicedo. Broke for Welbeck. Oh, well. I mean, you just assumed, didn't you? Because it's Danny Welbeck, particularly at that end of the ground. And it was a foot or so wide of the post.
When that deflection fell to Danny Welbeck, I just thought about you pre-game, Matt, calling Danny Welbeck. The fact that he's on the bench and the fact that he's come on is even more worrying.
Kalioglu. Monte one-on-one with Gusto. Great cross, 1-1. Well, you know who's got it. It was only ever going to be, wasn't it? Danny Welbeck at Stamford Bridge again. Unbelievable. Brighton level against 10-man Chelsea. 3 in his last 4 at the Bridge for the veteran striker. And we're all square.
And he just, do you know what? It's the man who's been the danger man for Brighton all day in Minte, and then the one who's been a thorn in our side for so long, who's come on to then finish it off.
This comes in. Horn on the back post. Minte caught by the boot of Gusto. Referee unmoved for now. Is that where it ends? Minte's still down again. It's a head injury, so why we're playing on, I'm not sure. Well, this is going to need to be checked in Stockley Park. No penalty. Checked and cleared. Corner work short to Minte. Probably still dazed and confused. Whipped in deep to the far post. Second time round now it is 2-1. Maxim de Kuyper off the bench in all probability to win it for Brighton. And Chelsea's afternoon has gone from looking like a good one to a very bleak one. De Kuyper gets his first Brighton goal, and is that going to be the one that gives them 3 points and sees Chelsea lose here in the league for the first time this year? Hoping an offside flag is going to come to the rescue.
There's quite a lot of the Chelsea players with their arms up. No, that's definitely not offside. And do you
Not
know
the
what?
Kuyper anyway.
Instead of all standing around putting your hand up, how about pick your man up? Like mark him.
Maybe his clip ball into the path of James. Can he make something happen here, the captain? Brilliant, away from Minte. Oh, and then he goes down with the challenge from de Kuyper. Again, the referee says no. Again, in Stockley Park, they're reviewing the footage as we speak, I'm sure. Well, we can have another look at it, but plays back underway, so there's going to be no penalty. Chimpong. Minte managed to win it back. Bruno, Welbeck to settle it once and for all. Game over. Danny Welbeck at the double, and Brighton have got 3 goals, and they're going to leave here with 3 points as well.
Again, I don't know why Robert Sanchez is playing the ball to Reece. Then Reece then plays it to Josh, which is... I don't think Reece or Josh would have wanted to receive that ball there.
And it is defeat for Chelsea, who led at half-time and looked comfortable in doing so. Enzo Fernandes had the Blues ahead at the break, but in the second half, after Trevoh Chalobah was dismissed, Brighton eventually able to run away with it. Danny Welbeck with the brace either side of a Maxime de Kuyper goal, ensuring that Chelsea suffered defeat in the league on this ground for the first time in 2025. All focus on the Champions League on Tuesday, but disappointment on Saturday. Final score at Stamford Bridge: Chelsea 1, Brighton and Hove Albion 3.